Welcome to the Junkyard Rat Show. Today, happy birthday, Nicole Turley. I hope you're doing fine in heaven. Say hi to OJ for us. And today, I got Debbie is back. How you doing, Debbie?
Hey, I'm good.
You got your sunglasses
I'm good, Chris.
on?
Yeah, I brought my sunglasses just for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And we got the producer, Pablito, out here with his SF Comedy Day t-shirt.
That's right.
Are you doing Comedy Day or?
No.
Did you try?
I'll probably go. No, I always miss the deadline.
There is no deadline.
You could
Really?
still apply.
Really, because they haven't even picked anybody this year that I know.
You could still
Oh,
apply.
how do I
But I
throw
know.
my name in the hat? I'll totally do it if I can.
So what do you do? That's a great
You
question.
hand like Pablito.
You get a
$100
5-minute clean. You get a 5-minute
An
clean
envelope.
hand them some money.
Here's a good customer service announcement. Comedians, if you want to submit for Comedy Day, get a 5-minute set. Send your clip to Comedy Day on Facebook.
Ah, okay.
And they will review it. And yes, they are usually picking people by June. I know we're in August.
It's August.
Yes, I know. Because every year, the day after the event, we say it's a one-day year event, but it actually takes 364 days of the year to get prepped for it. We are already starting to raise money, awareness, take out permits, get vendors, sponsors, all that stuff. We hit the ground running even after the day after Comedy Day every year. So by the time we get funds, it depends on every year. We barely make it every year. We were actually used to be saved by Robin Williams every year. We would be about $5,000-$10,000 short, and he would swoop in at the last second and cover it.
Yeah.
And so we don't have him anymore, and we don't have benefactors like that, but we have other people and other nonprofits and other people and sponsors and vendors and stuff like that help us. But every year, it's not only an act of Congress, but an act of love to actually secure the meadow, get it okayed, get the money and the funds. And this year, it just happened to come in, squeaking in at the very end.
Oh, serious.
Right. So you'll probably start to see people announcing Comedy Day stuff, and I would think in the next week, because we have 6 weeks until it happens.
I will hurry. Are you going to do it, Chris?
Oh no, I gotta give Paul more money.
I gotta give Paul
Yeah,
more money. I do not make any decision. Oh, that's another public service announcement. I do not pick. Just because I'm on the board of directors doesn't mean I have any influence. I tell everybody the same thing I do every year. I submit a 5-minute set.
Nice. Okay, well, that's
and I try to make it a
encouraging.
different set every year because it's only a 5-minute set. It's a PG-13 set, and if you can't write 5 minutes new for Comedy Day every year, there's something wrong.
But it's gotta be clean. So.
Well, it's PG-13 clean. So, but I'll tell you this.
But I take showers.
But hold on. Yeah, that's funny. So, but hold on. So, you know who followed me? Who the first comic was in my set I hosted last year?
Who?
Was Tammy T. Love.
Oh.
And she crushed it.
Yeah.
And was she PG-13? Yes. But was she dirty? Yes.
I love her.
And she was awesome. I'm trying to remember. She was howling. I was howling.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
as the comedian, I went up there and did my really clean 5 minutes. So I'm,
Um,
but she went up there and her whole thing was, oh, they told me I couldn't cuss, I couldn't curse or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she goes, but this mother in the office or
Yeah.
whatever she's talking, she started talking shit about Trump. But all of a sudden, she just kept referring back to, but I can't say anything, but I can't, and it was so hilarious. But she kept. I
She was
forget
like
what
right
the
on
joke
that
she
line.
made. She even made a reference to. He's even saying they're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs because it was about that time when it was during the debate. And she goes, I've been known to eat a pussy, something like that. Or I forget how she phrased it, but it was so hilarious and it was so clean because every kid would have been like, Dad, what does she mean?
What does she mean?
About eating the.
I had a roommate that
I've never eaten a kitten, but I've eaten.
Yeah.
Or something. I forget how she phrased it, but it was so clean that you literally would have had to mean, what does that mean? It's like watching a Bugs Bunny cartoon and getting the double entendre jokes, like, oh, if you're younger or you're older, you get it.
Or like
funny.
Elmer Fudd.
Yeah,
type
it's
of
kind of
thing,
like
yeah.
it's funny depending on who you are and why it's funny. But that's what she did, and she crushed it. And I was like, oh my God, that just shows how it actually made me feel like, oh, you phoned it in, Paul. You really could have dialed it up and kicked it up 10 notches or thought of some. No, she inspired me to go, oh, you need to be able to work that. And so, she was good. So, even though it's PG-13,
you can do stuff with it.
You can do stuff with it.
Yeah.
13 is good because I got 13 inches, so I barely fit into.
Guess what? That's a problem.
What about
kids at home? There's a
whole,
great example of
I have
probably
a whole
what
set
wouldn't
about
fit in.
having sex with my stepsister. Is that okay?
Oh my gosh!
Is
Yeah,
that
so
Oh my God.
I don't got a stepsister. But I came up with a whole set about
your imaginary stepsister.
Well, I keep seeing porn and they keep having sex with their stepsister, and I felt left out because my dad got remarried, but there was no stepsister. He didn't have any more kids. My dad got snipped up,
Snipped up.
because he thought he had the perfect son, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Are you the youngest or the oldest in your family? What do you call him?
The oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
What about you, Paul?
I'm the middle child.
You're the middle child. I'm the youngest.
She's laughing like she knows.
There's only two of us.
She knows the pecking order. She knows middle kids get it from both ends.
I know.
Well, most comedians are usually the youngest in their family.
Are they the youngest because they get the most attention?
No, I heard Jay Leno say it. You know Jay Leno. He's like a encyclopedia when it comes to stand-up. So. If he says it, it's gotta be true.
That the youngest are the
Usually
ones.
the youngest go into the entertainment field.
Got it. Okay.
Because we get all the attention. So. I can't even get rid of my mom.
she's like,
yeah.
She's on you. She's like, Chris.
She still yells at me. Take out the dishes.
Yeah.
All that. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But the thing is, my mom's getting older, and she's having more like medical things. I don't even know what she's talking about. I feel left out because at one point she's telling me something, I'm like, maybe I should have paid attention in science class. It's like, it's like, I don't know what the hell. The whole AI treatment they got going these days.
They have AI treatment?
They got all kinds of AI stuff going in now. They got stem cells.
Oh, yeah.
They got stem cells. But you got to do that in, like, Mexico. So how's your stand-up going? You're doing some shows?
I'm doing some shows. I mean, it's going okay. I'm working on some stuff. I'm feeling like everything's a cycle, and I'm just at that part where I'm like, I'm not flowing. So I'm working on it.
That's good.
Yeah, how about you?
I don't know. I did a contest in Vegas. I actually lost a kitty pineapple.
Oh my gosh!
Some guy who was doing a
I know Kitty.
Yeah, I saw Kitty. I went to like a couple of the mics. I saw Kitty there every night. Like she really hits like the comedy scene.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she totally does. She was out here last year for the Filipino Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
She was great. Yeah. But
Yeah, I never even actually caught Kitty's set until he brought Kitty to my attention.
Yeah, Kitty's funny.
Yeah, Kitty's hilarious.
Kitty didn't win the contest. It was a weird contest because it was called the Future is Female, and they had 2 contests, and men have won both of them. And I'm like, if it's called the Future of Female, shouldn't the female win? You know?
Oh, that is weird.
I feel kind of weird. I feel weird about it. You know. And the other thing is, this reminds me, when a woman calls another woman like a hustler, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
When a woman calls another woman a hustler?
Yeah, like, well, she's
I don't know.
hustler.
I guess you know what, that word is
when it's
really
a man, but
context.
is it different for a man and a woman to be called a hustler? Is it different? You know, like,
if it's a woman, I would think. Oh, I guess I can't.
I mean, I think when you're talking about comedy, it's a compliment.
Yeah. Right?
Right?
It
like
just means you're hustling. You're on the ground.
You're hustling. You're not just laying around.
I am laying around. That's what I do.
I like laying around.
I lay around a wee lounge.
I can't lay around too often. They roll me back into the water.
They're like,
well, you can't fit in that couch anyway. That couch is too small for you. Oh, that's
I know. I was telling them that's where I take my little cat nap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then curl up in a little.
It's like the spot.
Yeah. So, do you remember when Jerry Garcia died? Do you remember that day? Or?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I remember that day. Yeah.
When did it happen? Refresh my memory.
I think it was in August of '95.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he's probably right because he's been skunking me on facts for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
No, because that was a weird summer. My parents got a divorce.
So you remember?
Yeah, and I remember I was actually in Cupertino. I was living across the end of college with my dad and my future stepmom and stuff. And it was a weird divorce because I was in college. My parents still fought to see who would have to deal with me. Nobody fought. It was weird because, you know, like, my dad he went back to Chile. And he came back, right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess he was already involved with my stepmom. But my parents were separated, I think. And, then one day, So one day I'm sitting in the house during my college vacation. And something happened. My dad left. My mom left. They just left me alone. And I'm like, I'm part of this marriage too, right?
Oh, wait. They just straight up just left?
Yeah, my dad went to meet his new wife, and my mom got mad, and I was like sitting alone the summer of '95, and so I'll never forget that. And then Jerry died, and but that was weird.
That's a heavy year. It sounds like it was a heavy year.
Yeah, the crazy thing is kind of like I knew they were getting a divorce for years, because I think when my brother went off to college, it was just me, and I could tell. To tell the truth, I don't think my mom ever wanted to be married. I think they were back in the 60s in South America. I think that's just what you did. But I think if my mom was born later on, she would have been a different person. I might not even be alive, My mom might decide not to have any kids.
Right.
So I always think like it's a weird time. It was a weird time and stuff.
What year did you say it was? Day and year?
1995.
So you knew. You're like, you don't remember, but you remember.
Well, the thing is, I spent 93, 94. That's that state thing. I flunked out of there. I did really bad. Mm-hmm. But I used to go to the Warfield and watch Jerry play a lot. Like I never saw Jerry play with the Grateful Dead, but I saw him play at the Warfield a lot.
Yeah, Jerry Garcia would play the Warfield a little bit, a fair amount by himself.
I think he was maybe part owner. I know Bill Graham was.
I think he had a standing invitation that he could kind of walk.
Yeah.
And call somebody and get on a phone and say, "Hey, can I jam there tomorrow?
Yeah.
Can I do this?"
He was there a lot, And I felt like I was never really connected to the Grateful Dead. I was more connected to like Jerry and stuff. So even like I feel I'm part of the family. Like I wear the T-shirts and people ask me if I was going. You know, somebody pulled out in a van on Saturday, asked me if I was there in the show on Friday. I told him yeah, but I wasn't. But I still feel like I'm part of the family.
Right.
But am I really connected to the? I've seen the Dead play without him. I went to Levi's a couple of years ago.
Yeah, see, I've never seen the other ones. I've only seen the Grateful Dead twice, and each time was with Jerry. One time was right before Brent, the keyboardist, Brent Midland, died, and I saw that was Shoreline. And then another time I saw him was in Stanford at Frost Theater back in the day.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so you were saying, yes, you were right. That was August 9th, 1995. Yes, we'll reaffirm that for you. And then I think he does, Deborah, I think he comes in here and he knows exactly what he's going to say. Even though it seems like the rat is rambling, he knows exactly what he's going to say.
Because
he reads the
that
facts.
He's
and then
got
he comes
talking
in here
points.
and stumps the fuck out of me.
I remember that day. I remember like I think I texted somebody or called somebody.
In 1995?
I think I called somebody. I don't know, but
you might have called somebody.
No, they had text, but it was like the flip phone kind of text.
Yeah.
In 1995, it was probably a Motorola.
No, you could text people.
Was there a
Nokia?
Was there a Nokia in 95?
I think so.
Boy,
I remember that day.
I think there was.
I remember that day that Nokia came out. Fuck!
No, I
remember
like
that
this
day.
is genius.
September 12th, 1845. I was there. Okay, so this is how much you remember.
Well, that is the day I freed my carrier pigeon.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So here's your press release from that day and year.
Yeah.
Grateful Dead guitarist who kept the counterculture of the 1960s, rocking and rolling right into the 90s, died today in California. He was 53. Garcia was found dead at a drug rehabilitation center, reportedly of natural causes. Correspondent John Blackstone has the Jerry Garcia story.
Every silver lining's got a touch of gray.
For Jerry Garcia, there were tributes today all the way from the sidewalks of San Francisco.
I'm more numb right now than anything else.
To the halls of the United States Congress.
I got called out of a meeting and was told the news, and I felt like I'd been kicked in the stomach.
By the 1990s, Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead should perhaps have been museum pieces. But instead, these survivors of the psychedelic 60s just kept packing them in.
It was the best example of how music can penetrate every age, every strata of society and make us as one.
Hey, what the is that?
For Jerry Garcia, the goal was not to make records. It was to play music live, to improvise, make every performance different.
He wanted to be a good musician. And you know, on the good days, you know, he was a great musician.
I don't care if my works survive, you know, or anything like that. I'm not really that attached to my own work. And in fact, that is sort of embarrassing in a way.
But millions are attached to Garcia's work. The Grateful Dead is the top live band in the United States, grossing $50 million last year. And their fans, the Deadheads, are legendary.
Oh, it's like the Gypsies. You know, we get together. It's a tribal stomp.
Though Garcia spent much of his life fighting drug abuse, that was not the only legacy of the 60s he kept alive.
That's something from the 1960s is hope, is love, is peace, is creativity. Those are wonderful ideals.
We would all like to be able to live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life, you know, and like think about moving the whole human race ahead a step.
From counterculture to mainstream, America is grateful to have had Jerry Garcia. John Blackstone, CBS News, San Francisco.
And that's part of our world.
All right, so there we go.
It's crazy to think he was 53, the same age I am now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's like 53. That is weird. But he died. He had a heart attack in a rehab clinic or something. Yeah. Was it like in San Rafael, one of those places?
Yeah, it was somewhere close.
One of those expensive rehab places.
Yeah, they have those. And you would think that they would have been watching him or taking care of him more, but he was having other health issues too. I think it was just a big boy, lots of years of use and excess.
I mean, if you have a heart attack, you have a heart. I mean, you can survive a heart attack.
You can. They have crash carts. Most facilities have crash carts. If you're a millionaire and you're in one of those facilities, they have one on every hall or wall or ward or whatever. And so, but shit happens, and if it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
It's your time.
I remember my first show that I saw him play at the Warfield. I was up in the balconies. I swear the guy was playing for me. It was really bizarre. I've only had that experience twice. I went to a ballet show in Berkeley. I was in the front row, and I swear one of the dancers was like just dancing, looking at me all the time. I think that's how she was keeping, like, trying to get the whole thing running. But I swear Jerry was like looking at me the first show. It was bizarre. I saw him play with the guy with the mandolin. There was another guy one time he had with a mandolin.
They usually have a mandolin.
I saw the Allman Brothers too at the Warfield. Cypress Hill.
I saw Marilyn Manson at the Warfield.
Marilyn Manson. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the Warfield's been around.
Yeah.
What's the best concert you guys have been to ever?
Prince.
Prince. Okay. She pulls that right out. I mean, it was like you knew it right away. It was Prince.
It was one of his last concerts when he just had the piano. And
was it in Oakland?
Yeah, it was in Oakland, and it was just him and a piano, and it was the most amazing thing to be in that audience. You felt like you could have been in his living room.
I gotta say, Run DMC, like when the DJ was around, I mean, they were like the best. It was the craziest. They were the best. And it was in LA in some arena. I was way in the top.
Yeah.
But I mean, those people just brought it. I don't even think they're the only ones on the show. I mean, I saw Eminem. I saw a bunch of people. But yeah, Run DMC. I saw KRS-One. I've seen him.
Oh, cool.
He's really good too.
Yeah.
But Run DMC, they just put on a show and you could just feel it. Like you knew that these were the kings of rap. There was no question about it.
Let me see here. My favorite concerts tend to be the multi-band events. Like I went to an event at Candlestick Park. That really sticks out when somebody goes, "What's your favorite concert?" It was probably that, except for the drama that happened.
Oh.
Which sometimes there's that involved.
Yeah.
But it was Monsters of Rock, which was, holy smokes, it was Scorpions. Oh my God, Scorpions, Van Halen, Metallica, Kingdom Come, and anyway, there was like 4 or 5 bands, and it was a great concert. That was like it was an all-day event. I remember partying in the beginning. Remember partying in the middle, the whole thing at the end. It was everything. It was a great concert. It was really good music. It was a good time. So I remember those events. I remember going to different bridge school benefits for Neil Young.
Yeah.
Which were really fun because a lot of those we got to go, and I say we, either my family or my wife and I or whatever, got to go backstage.
Nice.
So those were fun.
Did you ever work on production for those?
I did satellite work for Neil Young.
Oh, okay.
And so wherever he would go, he would want access to DirecTV so that he could get whatever he wanted. If it was news or music or whatever it was, wherever he was. His tour bus was outfitted with it. His house was outfitted with it. His studios were outfitted with it. His tour bus was really cool. You could watch DirecTV as you were driving down the road.
That's cool.
It had a flat satellite dish that would constantly be acquiring signal from the satellite.
Yeah.
Instead of most places when you need to watch DirecTV,
You have to be stationary.
You have to be stationary and point a dish at the right satellite. So he had that. So different shows like that.
I saw AC/DC at what is that place in Daly City, where they did HempCon?
Cow Palace.
At the Cow Palace.
Oh, Cow Palace.
That was like 91. That was a great show, though.
And who did you see?
AC/DC.
I've seen a lot of people at the Cow Palace.
Anthrax, like Megadeth. They were all Alice in Chains. They're all in the same bill.
Yeah.
Almost died in that show.
Oh my
I was
God.
in a mosh pit, and the mosh pit broke. I ended up in the bottom. People were just like piling on top of me, and I kept pulling on people's legs. That was the last time, because I used to look forward to those shows. You know, you would buy your ticket, but you knew, like, I could work myself to the front if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
There was no seating,
Mm-hmm.
but after that incident, I kind of retired.
Retired.
Like,
Jumping into a
I
monster.
went to the
doing this.
seat. I said enough is enough.
Seats from now on. Yeah.
Yeah, but I kept pulling on people's legs and they got me, but it was totally dark. I mean,
Yeah.
it was crazy because I remember somebody died at AC/DC like that same tour.
Oh, but not
you were just
not
talking
that
about
night,
the Cow
though.
Palace. So
Yeah.
at the Cow Palace, I saw ZZ Top.
Oh.
And I'm trying to remember who opened up for ZZ Top. But anyway, I saw a guy walking down a ramp and he stopped right by the stage or something, and the security guard told him, I saw a motion, he told him to keep moving down the ramp. Don't stop on the ramp, keep going. And anyway, long story short is they came up behind the guy and they bull cocked him, and he went down like that. And it was 3 security guards. And at first it was one guy going, come on, keep going. And then 3 came up and one of them clocked him and he went down, and he went down and didn't get up.
Yikers.
And so they had to bring
paramedics
and everything else.
Med.
And I actually subpoenaed me as a witness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy got injured. I don't know whatever happened. I don't remember going to court, but I remember them taking all my information because I remember seeing it. And I was like, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. Why did they do that? And the guy wasn't doing anything malicious. He wasn't trying to get on stage. He just stopped. He stopped on a ramp going downward, looking at the stage. So that he could, because he was almost eye level with the stage.
People are drunk, they're high. They don't know what the fuck is going on sometimes.
Yeah, and it's loud.
Yeah.
And I think they were flashing a light like keep moving or whatever. And the guy even tapped on him, keep moving, and he didn't. And anyway, so a lot of great concerts. I've been to so many. I don't think I could.
I saw Richard Pryor at the Comedy Store. His he could barely talk by then. Yeah, I saw him. It was sad. Old man kept crying next to me. It was sad. He couldn't even walk.
The best set I saw live has to be Robin Williams at
Fun.
And so that was it was only 10 minutes. It was the last time I kind of saw him alive.
I wasn't there that day. Yeah, I saw him at the Throckmorton.
I've seen him at Throckmorton before too. I was sitting next to Mort Saul. I actually sat down at a little 2-top table.
Mm-hmm.
Then Mort Saul sat down, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Mort Saul. That's Mort Saul. And he's sitting this close.
Yeah.
A little 2-top.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh, this is Mort's table that's right outside the green room. They let him have his table. And I'm like, oh. And then Robin comes over and bends over. And I'm like, oh, you're all right.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there listening to them talk, and I'm laughing, and I'm like, oh, shit, this is great.
That's awesome.
And so, yeah. So there's been times like that. So
in the
seeing
green
him
room.
at Dirty Tricks, I've seen him at Throck.
He was in
I
the
had
green
Amy
room and
Poehler,
stuff,
after I did my set at Throckmorton, Amy Poehler walked by me because I was pacing after my set, walked off stage, went through the green room, went out to the lobby. I was walking right in front of the concession stand, back and forth, going, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was great. That was fun.
Oh, fun, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Amy Poehler and some other girl walks by me and goes, great set. And I go, oh, hey, thanks. And then I'm like, oh,
that's Amy Poehler.
That's Amy Poehler.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And so, yeah.
That's cool.
That is way fucking cool.
I love the Throckmorton, though, for that. Though it just seems so intimate, you know, like it's a different setup than some of the other clubs. It's nice.
Yeah, and
I
I've
like
been
it.
very fortunate to be able to perform there.
Yeah.
And I performed there.
Gotta do it again.
I want to say it was twice, but it was good. Feels like it. Because I've been there and I've hung out with other people.
Yeah. That's fun.
That's fun.
I just love the vibe of it. I feel like Robin Williams, like his spirit, part of his spirit is still there. You know, like
that's one of those venues you feel
you
it,
could
right?
feel it. Yeah.
He used to live nearby. I mean, he was maybe 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
He was in Tiburon, which is right next door.
Right.
That whole area. Like, I took an improv class at Marin Junior College, and I got like booted. I got booted
out of improv class.
Yeah, I said something. One of the other students didn't like my joke, and they booted me. This was even before, like,
you were pushing boundaries even back then. I got you. That's funny.
I think it was a racial joke.
Oh.
I didn't appreciate. I don't know. That was the only improv class I read. I took a lot of improv classes.
You ever done an improv class?
Yes.
Yes. Where?
Those are fun.
What is the name of that place? Oh, it's on
Here in the city?
Yeah. Oh, it's called End Games.
Okay.
Yeah, End Games on Mission in 26, between 26th and 25th.
I've done little improv shows, like when Sylvan used to do improv shows.
I think they still do like open improv. I
really?
think Spencer Devine still.
Oh, maybe Spencer does.
Well, they did. Yeah, he does. But okay, so what's happening with Edinburgh? Edinburgh closed, and they were doing it there. I don't know.
The Edinburgh in San Rafael?
No,
here?
on
here
in the Tenderloin.
In the Tenderloin.
Tenderloin, yeah. It's haunted.
It's haunted. The casino I stay at in Vegas, they advertise that they're haunted. The Apache Binion.
Oh, it sounds like it's haunted.
Yeah, it's because they claim that the owner was a mafia guy and killed a bunch of people. And I have a whole joke about how, they stole my laptop and my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I complained, and the guy's like, well, they were Apple products, right? Because the ghost loves Apple products. They blame it on the ghost.
It's the ghost, yeah.
But they advertise that they're haunted and stuff. Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe the ghosts are real. Have you seen a ghost?
Have I?
I think Paul's a ghost.
Paul
might be dead.
No, I'm pretty white, but I'm translucent.
He might be dead. He might be a vampire. I didn't figure it out yet.
Vampire.
He might be.
I don't go out often.
He's like
during the
300
day.
years old.
But have you ever seen a ghost? Huh.
I don't know. I don't think
Deborah.
I don't know if I saw a ghost.
Have you ever felt a ghost? Have you ever felt?
Well,
up a ghost?
okay. Have I ever felt up a ghost? I want to say, yeah, I've seen some weird stuff.
It's always intriguing. What were we just talking about? That we watch specials and they never have any changes, like the Loch Ness Monster. What was the other thing that we were talking about?
I was hoping Nicole Shirley would. She hasn't haunted me. I'm waiting for one of these comedians to come back
and say,
come
"You
back and
stole my joke."
Yeah. Back. I'm waiting for one of them to show up. I had one that I.
But don't worry, they'll show up in the middle. They'll show up in the middle of a set, and guess what they'll say?
Boo!
I have a deal with one of my cousins.
Sorry, that was too fucking easy. I
made a deal with one of my cousins years ago.
You made a deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
That whoever died first
was going to haunt the other?
Yeah. We also agreed to name one of our kids, and she never named any kid after me. Oh, no, I think... Yeah, but she never named the kid.
Houdini had a thing where he made a deal with his mom that that's how he was going to tell if the afterlife was real and if mediums were real. Is that he told his mom, every year on whatever it was, Halloween, I'm gonna try to reach you.
I think my mom's gonna haunt me. That's my.
Your mom's already haunting you.
That's
and she
my
ain't
biggest
gone.
fear. Like, my mom's gonna haunt me. Yeah. My mom's gonna haunt
Christian!
me. Yeah.
I don't know. My mom's not. I probably won't hear from her.
Oh, no.
I don't hear from her now. Barely.
I'm afraid. If I heard from some of my relatives, it would be something like this. You have a call from.
Oh, yeah.
Do you accept the charges?
No.
Yeah, I did have weird things like. Did you know Frosty Nugs?
Who?
Frosty Nugs. He had this really nice green rig.
No. A green ring?
Rig. He had
a green rig.
to
Okay.
dab, and it was really nice. And I was in his house when they were kicking it, and I was playing with his backpack, and he took his backpack, and the backpack swung around and knocked over his rig, right? Well, a month after he died, I was at a sesh. I had a little green rig just fall off. And I was thinking maybe that was Frosty saying hello, Hey, you broke my green rig.
Oh, he broke it.
He
I don't know who broke it.
He was like, I'm the only one who has a green rig.
Well, no, I had my own little green rig.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally broke his first
Oh.
rig, right? So I think he came back.
So like this was payback.
Karma.
This was his way of saying, hey.
Yeah.
But I had that happen to me, but yeah, I'm still waiting for one of these people to come back at home.
So I like the idea. I like the idea of
ghosts.
ghosts or past entities. That always intrigues me. I watch shows like that. I can think of can't remember what show it was. Was it Unsolved Mysteries or whatever it was?
Mm-hmm.
But they talked about the Toys R Us in Sunnyvale.
Oh, I remember.
That I used to go to all the time.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
And so they used to talk about how that place
Ripley's
was haunted.
Believe It or
Was
Not.
it Ripley's? Okay,
Yeah.
I knew it was one of those
Right?
shows, right?
Yeah.
And so I remember watching that. And matter of fact, my friend, a couple, like 5 years later or 6 years later, started working as a teenager.
Oh.
And I'm like, you're working there? And they're like, yeah, whatever. And so I always thought it was cool. I always liked stuff like that. I always like places like the Mystery Spot in Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
They used to have a place kind of like that at how old are you and where were you from? Frontier Village in Santa Cruz.
I remember Frontier Village. I have like
So Frontier Village had a little section that was kind of like the Mystery Spot
The
that you went
ghost
into
town.
different. You went through the ghost town.
Yeah.
It was the Western ghost town, and you would go into certain cabins, and Deborah would go stand over there, and I would stand over here,
And it
and
would
I
be
was
like,
taller than
yes.
you, but all of a sudden you're taller than me.
Yeah, it was like a little mini mystery spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I remember. And
That's
so do you remember
hilarious.
The Frontier Village?
I still have a photo. I have a photo somewhere. I have to look for it. It's like me in the stockade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As like a little kid,
in the
and
stockade.
I know my parents made me put my head in there.
And it was one of those things where it's right in the middle of the little brick dirt road
Yeah.
thing where you just stop and take a picture and get some cotton candy afterwards.
Yeah, totally.
Have you been
Okay
in
to put
Virginia City? Have you been in Virginia City? Or?
No, is it in Virginia?
No, it's a city. I think it's near Tahoe.
Oh.
It's like an old ghost
Oh, it is a
town.
real abandoned ghost
Yeah.
town. Okay, no, I haven't.
Oh. There used to be mine. They did mine.
Like a mine. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've not been there. I would want to check it
Where's it
out.
near?
Mark Twain lived.
It's
near,
like probably the
it's near
Sierra.
Reno. It's near Tahoe.
Yeah. Sierra
I was
Foot-
out in some little like mining ghost town.
That might be it.
I went to that one time.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It was like, I know it was like about 20 something years old
Yeah.
because I remember when we stopped and we went through it.
Yeah.
I remember smoking a joint.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember it was a big deal because it's like, oh, we shouldn't even have pot. And so, yeah.
It was one of the best moments in my life. My mom and I on a little road trip, and here we are. We're headed for Virginia City, and guess what? We passed a brothel, the Bunny Ranch, and it's just a bunch of. It doesn't even. It's not even a real building. It's just like
a shack,
a bunch of shacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the whole Bunny Ranch. I'm like
portable units for like the school.
Well, you know,
so wait,
Paul
you
goes
went there
a
with
lot.
your mom?
No, we passed.
Oh. I was like, man, your mom is like hella liberal.
She's like, look, son.
Happy birthday,
punches
son.
in my.
I'm like, so if she haunts you, it's probably not gonna be that bad.
Happy birthday, son.
She probably said, look, son, I already have 8 punches in my car. 2 more, and we get a freebie.
I got it. I got each of us a woman for the night.
Oh, Jesus.
Happy birthday, son.
Just like a pizza, you start on one end, I'll start on the other.
You hear about people taking their sons to like prostitutes.
Oh,
does
that
that even
sounds
happen?
horrible.
Does that even happen these days?
I don't know.
That just sounds horrible. Okay, so I was a single dad, and I had 3 boys. Now I have 4 boys. That's a different story. But it's funny what you can do with a lab in your home. It's like you've grown sea monkeys. Have you grown sea monkeys before? It's kind of like that, just different. All right, so
I tried, it didn't work.
It didn't work. Yeah, they just. What the hell is that? So what were we talking about, boys?
Talking about the
bunny rats. Oh yeah, so there's no way I would take one of my kids to go get laid.
But they weren't even your real sons.
Yes, they were my real sons. They're not Pinocchio. They're not made of wood. Jesus
his puppet sons. He's like, let's go to the bunny ranch.
I even say,
it wasn't your wood that made it.
So
it was somebody else's wood.
I was more traumatized about.
It wasn't your wood. It was
I was
more
worried about my gay son losing his virginity than my daughter.
Okay.
Do you have a daughter?
I was like literally gonna have to cry on a pillow. I just
yeah.
Anyway, so no, I couldn't. I couldn't take my kid out to get laid for the first time. Hey, I want to make sure you know the ropes, because it's always like I'm gonna take you to
take him to the Castro.
I'm gonna take you to someone so they can teach you the right way or
the ropes.
I'm asking. I mean, I would see it in books.
I've heard of it. I feel like I've heard of that happening, but I don't know anyone personally who's done that.
It's like your mom. Like if you were a woman and your mom taking you out, oh, we're going to a spa, but it's one of those ones. And I'd be like, what the
hell?
Yeah.
That is weird.
And so no, I think it's creepy. It's sex with family. Even if you're not in it. Even if it's the dad just buying it. Here's my money. Take him in the other room.
In San Francisco, there are those type of massage parlors.
Sure, there are. Oh, absolutely.
There are like.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody told me they went to Chinatown to get a haircut. I'm like, I've not heard anybody getting a haircut. It sounds like a mafia hit or something. I went to Chinatown to get a haircut.
Like it's code for something.
Yeah, it's code for something else. Like, what are you saying? I'm about to get hit or something.
Can I get a number 3? A beard trim.
Yeah. Chinatown.
That'll be $1,800.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my gold card.
Yeah. No.
One time I got a haircut on Mission and 16. There's a place in the corner. And I lost my $20 bill. And I had to sneak out of there. I didn't have any money.
Oh my God.
At Mission and 16th, I snuck out.
Where, food?
No,
haircut place.
I lost my $20 bill. I kind of just
after you had your haircut.
No, I didn't realize that. Maybe they took it while you were having your haircut.
Maybe
it was
a shitty haircut. There used to be McDonald's in that area too. Remember?
Oh, but why did that just remind me of something? So
it's
I know
like a healthy place now.
I used to work at a gas station in one of those little booths. We were just talking about gas stations, and so. I used to work in one of those booths, and it was a weird shift. It was evening until late. It was like 5 at night until like midnight, and then there would be a guy that comes in at midnight. It would work until like 7 in the morning or something. And the guy came in at 7 in the morning, or a guy came in at midnight. We could get cash advances. We could go to the cashier and go, hey. Can I get a cash advance towards next week for $50?
Okay.
And they would write up something, and they would print out something, and you would sign it, and they would give you the cash out of the register. And I remember this guy, the guy that comes in at midnight, he came in at like 8 o'clock at night. He goes, I need a $50 advance, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, here you go. You're going to be on time tonight so I can leave and everything else. he came back like a half hour later. He goes, I need another 50.
What?
And I'm like, drugs, right? I'm thinking drugs.
Yeah.
And no, he had said he had just been ripped off by a prostitute. And he said he was in his car and she was going down on him, but he had pulled down his pants.
Oh.
And so I guess his wallet was in his pants, and while she was doing that, she was pickpocketing
she
and
grabbed the
his
wallet.
car.
Yeah.
So you were talking about prostitutes, and you were talking about losing 20.
Well, getting your hair cut.
Those aren't prostitutes.
I know that, but what I was
those are hair technicians.
Yeah, those are
okay.
hair technicians.
If they're ripping you off, there's no sex involved. They're respectable
There's no
people.
happy ending.
There's no happy
There's
ending.
just a bowl
nothing
cut.
but sad endings here.
It's a bowl cut.
A friend of mine lives on 23rd International in Oakland, and yeah, there's like women walking around the area,
I was gonna say that.
just the whole area, and they seem like they're in like their 20s. You know, it's really weird. And I keep laughing because I keep thinking
The
like,
ones
I
that
know
look like
my
they're
friend lives out here. He's married. I'm not saying anything.
The ones that are in their 20s are probably in their teens. The ones that look like they're
50 or probably in their 30s.
But there's a bunch.
It's rough. It's a rough life. It's a rough life.
Somebody told me that it got decriminalized. That's why they're there. That it got that area got decriminalized.
I don't think so. I think it's like zoned.
It's
zoned.
That's what it was.
I mean, it's
I'm sorry. Prostitution on the left side of the street.
I mean, there's a street like that in the Mission where it's nobody does any. The police never show up. You know, like the residents will call and be like, it's kind of like there's a lot of action happening on my street, and the police won't
and they'll go,
respond.
so business as usual. So how can we help you?
You're like, yeah.
Well, in Oakland, the police tell people like, if you're not bleeding, just don't call us. You know.
Well, even the Tenderloin.
Even
it's
if
like,
you are bleeding.
If you call San Francisco, if you're in the Tenderloin, you call 911. They're like, it's 911.
Yeah, seriously.
You're the 20th in line.
Yeah.
But there is a police station in the Tenderloin.
There is.
There is.
I've had to go there to make police reports before.
Yeah. There's one in the Mission too.
I'd rather not. You know what? Since I stopped driving, I only talk to cops. I only talk to cops because they would pull me over. Like I see them like I'm Muni. I see the Muni cops.
Do you ever talk to them?
The ones that only when they're giving me a ticket for that.
Only when they're giving you a ticket.
Yeah, one time I saw them outside. And,
you're like, I swear, officer.
Yeah.
I paid for this
there was
fare.
this couple with 2 dogs, and they were blocking like the key thing area where you scan.
You swipe, yeah.
And I'm like, I see the Muni police, they're about to lock in. And I was like, get the hell out of the way so I can scan this. And they're like blocking it. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way. I finally scanned it, and the cops didn't even bother to walk in. They were just staring at me. One time, I accidentally threw a coffee on them. You know, accidentally, I was like, they told me to go outside. I was holding a coffee, and I kind of fell, and it landed on the guy's feet.
Oops.
And accidentally.
Oopsie whoopsie, yeah.
And outside, they're giving me the ticket, but everything was chill. Nobody said anything. Maybe I wasn't the first person trying to dump
to like drop some coffee on their shoes.
It was right before the pandemic. I was on BART, and they told me, so I drink seltzer water all the time, and I think it was either a bubbly or it was like a
bubbly.
Yeah, but it was
It's
literally
Michael
seltzer
Bublé.
water. It was not soda. It was a seltzer. It was a seltzer water in a can. It might even have been
a LaCroix.
A LaCroix.
Yeah.
And
a
LaCroix. And so it was probably one of those. And as soon as I got onto BART, or as soon as I got on the platform, I stuck it in my backpack little thing. It was still open, so I had to worry about moving it side to side for it to spill.
Yeah.
Put it and then I'm on BART, and I see this guy's passed out. He's got no shirt, no shoes. He's eaten like a box of Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars, the wrappers, the spilled ice cream, little piece of chocolate everywhere. He currently has his bare feet up on the window.
Ew.
You're right. And he's passed out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a sip off my drink. I take a sip off my drink, I put it away. They come up and he goes, you can get fined for that. I go, excuse me? And he goes, Bart. He goes, you can be fined. He goes, if I could give you. And I'm like, really? Yet you're not gonna give that guy right there a ticket?
Sure.
And he goes, no, I don't want to deal with that. And I'm like, oh, you'd rather fuck with the white guy drinking the seltzer water that even if this entire can spilled,
sure,
all it could do is clean the shit he made.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I was like, okay, whatever, dude. If you're gonna give me a ticket, I'm gonna take a picture of this with my phone.
Yeah.
Start videotaping this exchange right now. But I've seen that with police officers in San Francisco. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Why are you fucking with me? And yet there's somebody right there yelling and screaming and
yeah.
Oh, I got a family to go home to. I don't want to fill out paperwork. I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
You look like somebody I can engage with and create revenue for the city or for Bart or for.
That's wild. I know.
I've seen people pass out on the streets nearby holding money still. They're just like literally, they're just like passed out with money in their hands. It's really bizarre to see.
My favorite thing I've ever saw was right here on 9th, and the guy was sitting in the doorway, and he was it crisscross applesauce? So he's sitting crisscross applesauce in the doorway to keep out of the sun, and he's got a Burger King burger in his hand, and he has the lid taken off, and he has a ketchup or mustard, and he's frozen.
And he just passed out like that?
And he's like this. And I stood there for a minute, and I'm like, he's fucking frozen solid. I mean,
it's like the guys
was
at the
for
wharf.
The ketchup to start dripping, and I was
like the guys at the wharf that like they're robots. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then,
they're spray painted gold.
And
then this guy looked like. I was like, if he had a tip jar, I would have.
He was an android.
Oh my god! I didn't realize, but crackheads love sugar. They love ice cream. That's why they got all the ice cream locked up.
And that's why you ever see out here, they're like
for
selling
the rest of us.
pints of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I mean, you see the.
They'll come back out there, a duffel bag full of Ben and Jerry's and throw it out on the pavement and go, $1 piece.
Oh my god!
And then for the next 20 minutes, you'll see empties because they'll all be buying them and eating them.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you would be selling drugs to these people, and now you're trying to move away from them. I mean, it is what it is,
Well,
one day it's business, the other day is like, fuck these people.
Yeah, it's like I can't deal anymore.
I live in Walnut Creek, so this is all fun to me. I come in here.
This is like going into San Francisco Zoo, just don't feed the animals.
I don't understand that people complain that they live like in the terminal and they look at their balcony, they see a bunch of crackheads. I mean, who needs a TV? I would be doing that shit all day long,
Like watching.
I don't know why. I've always felt at home in bad neighborhoods. It never really bothered me to walk. It's really weird, but it doesn't bother me to walk by all these people doing drugs. To me, I'm so used to it. I've been doing it for years. I lived in a bad neighborhood in like Hollywood years ago when it was really like bad.
Seedy.
Yeah, and I would walk around. I would just walk, To me, it's like, this is like, it's really sad to think like,
You're not phased.
I'm not even phased by that, In fact, my hobby is when I sit on a bar and I see these Europeans arriving from SFO, and I keep thinking, I wish I could be one of them. Just my first reaction to the apocalypse.
Oh, how to see it with fresh eyes.
Yeah, the apocalypse. Like they walk out like,
what is going on? Yeah.
It's crazy, but to me, it's like, our heroes, our heroes are a bunch of drug addicts. That's why San Francisco's full of drugs. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we got Haight-Ashbury. I took my aunt to Haight-Ashbury, my mom's sister when she was visiting, and she loved it. Like, it's just the greatest thing.
Well, yeah, it's like legendary.
Yeah, my aunt is from that 60s generation.
Sure.
Yeah, it was.
But you wouldn't take your aunt to the Tenderloin. No.
If she wanted drugs, I would.
Or good Vietnamese food.
I mean, I would take her. I would take her to Chinatown. Chinatown is always touristy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last day we went to the Escape from New York pizza. To this day, it's like her favorite memory was Haight-Ashbury. But it's like, yeah, it's like you don't have that in many cities.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So I was looking up stuff at the Brainwash.
Yeah.
And so I remember I hosted this night because Tony says, I need somebody to cover hosting for it. And I said, yeah, I got it. No problem. So I always loved hosting the Brainwash. I probably hosted it around 20 times over 4 years or something. And so, and then I even had my own weekly show there for a minute. And I mean a minute. I think it was a couple months. So, I remember I hosted this night, and then he called me and said, no, I'm coming in.
Oh.
He goes, you're still hosting, but I'm just coming in to bring this brother up on stage, and then I'm going to let you continue the show. Uh-oh.
Who was it?
It was Faison Love.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
From like Couples Retreat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I remember for a fact I was here.
Is he still around?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think he lost a lot of weight.
Did he?
He went on Ozempic.
Oh, he was on the O.
On the O.
Big on the O. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if I can do this. Faison Love at the Brainwash.
Our vibe here, we're very cool. I like it. It's like, you know, I just found out I was ugly recently. You guys laughing like, nigga, you didn't know you was ugly. It happened down here. I was walking down the street and somebody was like, oh my God, it's Precious. So now I'm trying to go to the gym and shit for real. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? You know. You know what I'm talking about. He feels my pain, you know. You go by Popeye and Popeye just screaming. You gotta go to Popeye's chicken and you're like, what? Popeye's chicken is it? Oh, too. This reminds me of like a London pub. Like, hello there, Howard. Listen to this comedy. The Fat Man's comedy was rather funny tonight. House of Tea. I go to the gym and I don't know what the fuck to do. Come on, man, come on. You walk into the gym, you're like, oh shit. What the fuck do I do now? After you pay the membership, you feel like, that should be at least, that's, something. You just look around. Start pulling shit. And then,
I might have filmed that because
you filmed it.
That's my shaking.
That is your.
I've never been able to.
That's your handiwork.
You know what I bet you it was? I bet you it was someone like Sweet Gale.
Maybe it was me, yeah.
Because it definitely wasn't like someone at. It wasn't someone that like what's his name, Quinlan, that did a great job of recording stuff. So when I look up the Brainwash, you would think you would see a million videos that say me at the Brainwash or what? Not me, but anybody.
Sure.
So there's one for Grant Benjamin. There's one open mic at the Brainwash, which is only 4 minutes long, and it goes back to 2013. Then I can find a soulmate. There's Anthony Medina. I think this was part of a documentary about it. There's Tony. What is this? Episode 1 or season 1, episode 3 of DMMDI, Brainwash Cafe.
Oh.
Which I don't even know what that is, which that's not the brain. There's Tony. Okay, so then what else? Meet Ukrainian women.
A young Tony.
That's what I mean. I
Um,
guess say Ukrainians are allowed to stay in America.
What?
Until the war's over, Trump decided to let him stay.
There's Josh Argyle.
Oh yeah.
The wall of the brainwash.
Yeah, they're letting the Ukrainians stay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
How do you feel about that?
I think it's great. I mean, that war's just stupid.
I think the war is
Ukraine and the
ridiculous.
Russians are almost like one country. You know? Why can't we just sell them to the Russians? I don't know. Is it I mean, maybe I'm naive, but aren't they like almost one country? You know?
I mean, no. How about no? They're Ukrainians. Yeah. They're.
I don't know. It's a weird war.
If you ask a Ukrainian, they're not going to say they're Russian.
Yeah, it's true. I remember my friend growing up, best friend, he was Yugoslavian. And I went over there, and guess what? Now they were Croatians. And they went hardcore and they were in a war with the other countries. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they had the Croatian flag. And it was like, hey, it's on. We're Croatians now. You know, don't even call us Yugoslavians.
Yeah.
It's weird. And now Croatia is like one of the best vacation spots to visit in.
That's what I hear. Have you been there?
I haven't been to Croatia. I went to Rome and Amsterdam. How about you?
Yeah, I would love to go to Croatia. No, I haven't been there. Have not been to Italy. I went to England. Yeah. I went to Spain.
I'm actually an Italian citizen.
Portugal.
I didn't even know I was an Italian citizen. In college, I received a letter saying that I got drafted. I got drafted into the Italian military, and my mom tried to talk me into going.
How did that happen?
Because my grandfather, who was born in Chile, his parents were Italian. They were from Italy. My great grandparents came from Italy.
Where in Italy?
They were from Genoa.
Okay.
They were from Genoa and stuff. And yeah, I didn't even realize that, but they wanted me. Yeah, my mom told me to go.
You didn't go?
I'm not gonna get
You're
yelled
like,
at.
I'm not doing that. You don't want to get yelled at in Italian. You're like, Spanish is enough, Mom.
Yeah, I don't even know, but it's like, you know, does it look like? You know, because my uncle, he went to the Army Academy, and my mom swore this guy was the biggest dick ever, and the Army Academy changed his life, you know, and from then on, all the men should have been in the military. Right? And in high school, I actually found some paperwork. They were thinking about sending me to military school, but I'm not, you know, I'm the worst athlete ever. Like, I'm not gonna be marching 5 miles. Do you think you would have you ever thought about being in the military? Or?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe for a split second because my dad served in the military and I have a lot of cousins that were in the military. I have an uncle who was in the military, but no.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, because they're not. They came out unhappy. They came out of the military unhappy. They're proud for serving, but they're not. I wouldn't call them the happiest people on earth.
Now you're in my pay, are you? Yeah. Yeah, the military is a weird thing, but it's like, it's crazy. My dad was in the Naval Academy.
Yeah.
In Chile, they do that during high school, and but he didn't like it either. He didn't like that. He didn't like it either and stuff. Actually, in Chile, it's mandatory 2 years unless you go to college.
Right.
Nobody in my family serves. I got 30 cousins. I've never had one of them to the
no.
service.
Yeah.
We're just like, we're like connected, but yeah, it was mandatory, but yeah, like it was crazy, but I don't know why. And in a way, I was like the only one who got drafted, so maybe they wanted me,
Yeah, I wonder what was happening around that time.
Yeah, I mean,
That they
Napoleon
needed
wasn't
more.
French. Napoleon wasn't French.
He was not.
He wasn't French.
What was
Hitler
he?
wasn't even German. He was Austrian.
Oh, he was Austrian.
I could have been like the next leader of Italy. I could have been like a big time war hero. I could have taken. I could have done all these great things.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris.
But when I was down there,
you could have been.
I didn't understand any Italian, and I know Spanish. You'd figure, but I felt like the Romans really. I got lost because my brother's not like my brother lived in Rome, but he's not like one of those I'm gonna take you around brother types. He's
Sure. He's like,
like,
bye.
I buy you the plane ticket.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where the fuck is it? I swear, I saw this big white cow. So
Did you ever make it?
No, I made it like the next
to
day.
the Vatican.
The next day I figured out, but there was this big white castle. There were a bunch of people there. I thought this has got to be the fucking Vatican.
What was it?
It was some other stuff.
Something else.
It had been closed down for 6 months. I guess some incident happened, and that day they opened it up. But I'm like, well, no, I went into the Vatican. The Vatican was okay, but you spend 2 hours walking around waiting for the Sistine Chapel, and you walk in, and you're like, it looks like a studio apartment. It's really tiny.
Oh.
But and then I went to the other city. I went to Florence.
Nice.
And I got lost.
Florence is beautiful, right?
I was there for the day, but I saw David. But I was like,
like I gotta catch my train to go back.
No,
yeah.
But it's like I was like maybe my 20s. I was early 20s. What the fuck did I know about art? I know shit about art. You're wasted. Like Florence is okay, but it was like, I got lost. I got lost, and then I guess Stanford has a school in Florence. And some Americans told me how to get on the. But yeah, like my brother's he's not one of those people that take you around.
Yeah. Show you kind of the lay of the land.
Yeah. So we get to the airport. Right? I'm going to Amsterdam, and he said he had a friend in Amsterdam. I get to the airport. My brother's like, my friend's out of town. It's like 7 p.m. on a Sunday.
Dang.
And I'm like, what the? I'm like arriving. I don't even know where to stay. I gotta find a hostel. So I get to the airport, and I actually asked some woman where the red light district was.
Oh.
Because that's
like,
where
I think that's where the hostels are.
I know, but no, that's where the hostels are.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're in the.
Oh, I didn't know.
The coffee shops are in the same area.
Yeah.
I could have phrased it better, but I'm like, and I ran into a Chilean restaurant, and they sent me to a hostel. It was a Christian hostel. Then I went to another hostel, but I didn't. I went to the Rembrandt house, but I didn't go to the Anne Frank house because I was high, and I thought
you're too busy being high.
I can't show up high to this place, But I think Amsterdam. I felt like Amsterdam could have been like another American city. It was full of foreigners, Everybody spoke English, It was like, yeah, I thought this is the best city, Amsterdam.
Because they all speak English.
This is before 9/11, but everybody spoke English.
Yeah.
It was fun, but yeah, my brother, like, he doesn't really take you around. He's not like, I'm going to take you here. He's like, I'm up.
Yeah, he's like, bye.
These days he would hand you a cell phone. Here's an Uber app. Go find it. But I swear to God, I'm like, I'm gonna run into the Vatican. But no, where the fuck is the Vatican? I'm gonna run into it.
That's so funny. Well, at least you found it the next day.
Yeah, I was at the Coliseum. The Coliseum was small.
I hear it's hot there.
It's hot, yeah. It was hot in the middle of summer. Yeah.
Everyone that I know that's gone and has gone to the Coliseum, they just complain that it's so hot and so crowded.
Yeah, so you never thought about getting to Europe? Been to Europe?
Yeah, I did I lived in London for a semester. I did like a study abroad there, but I would love to go back to Europe at some point. I'd love to see Italy. I'd love to go to Italy. Yeah, Switzerland too. Yeah.
I got a cousin in Switzerland. He's a cancer doctor.
Yeah.
In Switzerland. I think it's Switzerland.
Yeah, it just like looks so clean there. And then yeah, I'd love to go back to Europe. It's been, it's been a while, but I don't know when that's going to happen.
I don't know. I just got on my first cruise a couple months ago.
Oh, where'd you go?
I went to Ensenada and back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've done that. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's
it
fun.
was a carnival. You did the same carnival cruise? Or?
Maybe. I can't remember. It was a while ago, but yeah, you do that little, you go down and you see the Channel Islands. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. I thought I would get dizzy, but I never really. After a while, you forget you're sitting on a ship.
Yeah, it just feels like you're like in your own little city.
Yeah, you just gotta find something to do.
Oh, Chris, you have a set of Katie?
Oh yeah, Katie Hine. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think she was doing my job.
Oh, that's funny. So I just looked up. Okay, so I looked at both of your guys' shit, at least on YouTube by your name.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you got a lot of shit.
Well, yeah, man, I was very prolific.
So you have a lot of shit there, and
I can't get into that YouTube.
The reason
channel.
I say he has one of Katie's one of my really closest friends.
Yeah.
And so we were just talking about comedians that died well before they should have, and then there's other ones that should just stop.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like we're just counting the days.
Yeah, I'm just like I've got that one picked on my Deadpool. Yeah, that's the one. And so wow. I want to watch the Katie Hine one, but I'll watch that on my own time. You don't want to see a grown man cry.
No.
Well, lots of stuff on here. But then when I look up Deborah's,
I know there's only like three,
and they're all on your page.
Yeah, I mean there's more, but I don't make them public, and I feel like I need to do something with my videos.
People tell me all the time, "Why are you showing me? Why are you showing old videos that are maybe not?" Like, oh, this is the beginning of your. I'm like, okay, I don't care about showing my
trajectory.
Journey. Yeah, I have no problem with that. So even when I just did a YouTube search on all three of us at the Brainwash, the only one that had Brainwash ones is me. So there's one, there's two.
You're there.
I'm there at least.
Did you post? Yeah, you posted these Edge Studios. There you go.
Well, those are Edge Studios. But but they're all from one of my accounts. Or something.
Nice.
I can't get into my YouTube. Like when YouTube got bought by Google, like they forced me to get a Gmail account, and I didn't want to. So I don't have access to that.
So then, why don't you go grab the videos you want? Like, which ones are you trying to get?
I'm not trying to get any of them.
You don't want any of your old content on your page.
It's all there, isn't it?
So
right, but do you have access to it?
No, but I mean,
so when that account deletes, you're never going to have it again.
It'll never delete. It'll never delete.
You don't care. So, like even this, now that I know that you have Katie's,
you're gonna grab it.
I'm gonna grab it because holy shit, I miss my friend. There's not enough of her online, and I manage her memorial account on Facebook, and I would like to post that on there.
That's why I put it up there.
Thank you for letting me know 13 years later. That's awesome. That I found it. Anyway, but yeah,
surprise.
But I mean, and so even the other thing is, I love this. So Pat Paulson is a San Francisco person, and he's basically from the Bay. He has roots that are deep, and he did a lot of stuff either on the Smothers Brothers. He did it on Smothers Brothers. He also did it on Sullivan.
Oh, gosh.
That's where he started. And so he was running for president. That's why I have that album there. Because he's from the Bay Area. Matter of fact, his son runs his vineyard and donates to Comedy Day.
Nice.
It's a Pat Paulson vineyard.
What's the vineyard? What's the vineyard?
Pat Paulson Vineyard.
Okay.
My favorite vineyard is Stella Rosa.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Stella
but
Rosa.
Have you had that Stella Rosa wine?
It's like
Stella
it's like
Rosa.
it's like sweet wine.
Somebody told me that because I used to drink wine coolers back in the day. When I was in high school, wine coolers were like, yeah, women like the wine coolers. I don't know why wine coolers are in it. But somebody told me that Stella Rosa tastes like wine coolers.
Probably like so sweet. They're
Yeah,
sweet. It's sweet.
It's like sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost tastes like a juice.
I always think
More
like
than the grape.
I used to drink
Yeah.
schnapps too.
Oh, schnapps.
into
Oh my
schnapps.
God. I remember schnapps.
Peppermint schnapps got me really drunk.
Schnapps are great, but it's one of those things that if you ever get sick from it,
Yeah, that's not
like
great.
root beer schnapps, ain't ever happening in this body again.
I stopped
Ew.
drinking. I was playing quarters.
Used to love root
I
beer
remember
Yeah.
peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps were good.
I remember
Yeah.
peach, root beer, and then the classic pepper.
Oh yeah.
And so I can't drink any of that. Yeah,
No
that was like
more.
root beer. Yeah.
Those days are over.
Mad Dog 20. Thunderbird.
Oh my God.
Thunderbird. There's a couple of brands like.
Look, by the way, it's warm here in the city.
Oh, yeah.
It is warm finally.
It's cool. 5 feet outside this door. It's nice and cool.
I
Is
just
it?
want to give a shout out to my boy John Cena for losing
Oh,
his
jeez.
second title. But this is this T-shirt I wore on my very first show here. So in a way, like John Cena, you don't got the title anymore. I'm sorry.
If you want to leave it wide open while you're gone, I don't care.
I feel sorry for you, but I do want to shout out to the greatest. I was fooled. I had no idea, Cody. I'm a big Cody fan. I'm a Cody crybaby.
You're a Cody
I had
crybaby.
no idea Cody was gonna take back the title last night at SummerSlam. One of the craziest matches, I mean, I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm still like, I still cringe. Like, I never took wrestling classes. I did wrestling in PE class, but I do cringe once in a while to the level of violence. Like last night, John Cena picked up one of those metal stair thingies they got in the ring and just picked it up. And it might have been plastic. I don't fucking know because it's like. But I just want to give a shout out. Thank you, John. I'm kind of shocked Brock Lesnar came back. I think a lot of us we didn't think we were ever going to see Brock Lesnar, but he came back to SummerSlam. Yeah, it was crazy, but but it's not the same pop, It's not the same pop. When Cody won the first time, it was different, He won it the second. When Cody was champion again, it's all good. Life is good again. I don't know. I don't even got Peacock. How the fuck I keep seeing these events? I mean, I saw Evolution last month. But I'm a big wrestling fan. It's exciting. I used to go to the WWF at the Cow Palace, and I remember the day I figured out that the WWF was not rigged, but it was pre-planned. And I'll tell you how it happened. They actually announced fights for 6 months from then that day. And I'm thinking, that's weird. Like, why are you announcing fights 6 months from now? And then I realized it was all written out, It was all written out, yeah. I filmed Katie. Doing my jokes. Katie was a cool person and stuff, My dad went to Stanford too and stuff. Right. In fact, I used to live when I was a kid, when I first came back at 7 years old, I lived in Escondido. I went to Escondido elementary school. I lived in Stanford University, and it was weird times. I remember, we used to do the radio shows with Sammy Franco, who was an ex of hers. Well, yeah, it was crazy. I remember those days. Like, she used to call me her mentor and stuff. She used to call me her mentor, and I thought I was her comedy mentor. And then years later, I realized she was big in the Hunger Games. wasn't her comedy mentor. I was her other type of mentor, and I'm like, I didn't even realize it. It's really weird. I'm like, yeah, it was weird because I didn't know how to mentor anybody. I think comedy is just one of those things that you have an instinct for, you know. I mean, I always made people laugh. You know? Did you ever have a mentor?
I mean, I have people that I consider friends that, you know, and I feel like comedy in and of itself, I feel like there are a lot of comedians that are helpful. You know, like maybe they've been doing it a little longer, or maybe they see something that I don't know, they got some kind of knowledge that they want to impart on you. So, but I don't know if I have like a mentor, like if I have, you know, that I've like sat down with and that person's like will just give me like advice straight up for an hour. Like it's not like that.
Yeah, in college I took a stand-up comedy class. There was a class. It was the semester we spent like just writing jokes. Our final was actually my first time I was ever on stage. I did really well.
That's really cool.
You know, and then I spent like the next couple of years bombing at every open mic. My first time.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
But I think really what helped me out was that there was no pressure. We spent the whole time writing jokes. So I understand the whole format, you know, about what joke structure is. And I think that is important, that there are books people can read.
Yeah.
So you know, I know people used to do the comedy college.
Oh, yeah.
I think the comedy college might still be around.
I think it is. I met the guy who runs it at a party once, and I didn't know, because I didn't know about it. Like I didn't know about it, but I think it is still around. Yeah.
So I mean, everybody, I think taking the class is a good thing, and just like, but getting on stage and stuff, and just, I think there's a lot of pressure. I used to feel a lot of pressure open mics where I felt like I had to do good. Like I felt like I always had to do good. And it kind of burnt me out at the end because they were just open mics, you know.
Yeah.
But I felt like people were judging me all the time by, you know, like you have to fit a standard, you know, and I felt like I had to do better than a lot of people, you know, because I wasn't really getting booked and stuff. So I felt like people were looking for a reason to point at me, but at the end, it's like I always find my way on stage somehow. I could be in the middle of nowhere.
Any of these sets really kind of speak to you in any way?
I don't know. Actually, there is a set at the Brainwash that was done by somebody. I think she's a writer at SNL now. She was talking shit about me.
And it was at the Brainwash?
It was at the Brainwash. She had a whole set about me.
About you?
About me. About me. This was before she was just doing open mics. I think that's it. You just passed it right there. I think the one right below, right? One more. That one. I think. What is that?
It says, "Are you brainwashed?"
Is that me?
Some guy talking.
Oh no! Yeah, there's a.
Oh, there's you.
Yeah, I mean.
Press AVI. Let's see what this is like.
Oh, there's what's his name?
Very funny man. Oh, okay. Let me see. Steven, you are a very funny man. Don't give a fuck what any of these assholes say about you. You make people laugh. Keep doing it every day. You're just gonna get funnier and funnier. Give it up one more time, Steven LeBron!
Oh, that's what's his name.
All right, you guys. Our very next comedian, I recently did a show with him and his cohort, Vahe. They do an online video series. It's called Hanging Out. the show. So it's being cut and edited this week. Fuck yeah, it was the bomb. It's gonna get the most hits. You guys are gonna want to wait and see it. And it's fucking hot. It is. Now, I know some of you guys like to talk shit about each other and think you're funnier and better. But since I've been doing this longer than most of you guys, I can say that he's definitely one of the top 10 comics in the Bay Area. Yeah. He is. And I'm not just saying that because, because he writes dick jokes, but his shit's like very clever. It's very clever, and it's good when he writes like that. But before I bring you guys up, everybody right there, raise your hand. That's Quinlan right there in the hat. He's taping tonight. Why? I don't know. So if you guys don't want to be taped, please let him know, and he won't press the record button. But some of you guys want to tape. Maybe you guys can ask or work out a deal with him. Say, if you tape me, can you send it to me and work it out, however. He's right there. Work it out before you guys come up on stage. Don't fucking come up here and then, have a cow afterwards and be like, oh my God, you taped me without my permission. Well, fucking ask beforehand, okay? That's him. He's right there. Please give it up for Chris Shimakaze!
Thank you, Charlie.
But it was fabulous.
When he said that it's going to get the most hits, he meant that he hit us a lot, so that's the kind of hit it's going to fucking get. My name is Chris.
No mercy!
No fucking mercy, motherfucker! That's what I'm fucking talking about! This is fucking brainwash, dude! Why the fuck are you laughing, dude? Huh? You're laughing now? You're laughing now? Huh? You're laughing now? You're laughing now? You're laughing now? You got some weird looking dimples, dude. Yeah, you got some straight out dimples and shit. Like somebody cut your face open one day. No. Did I say something to you? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other guy, man. That guy. No, you. I'm talking to fucking you. Do you know where you're at? Do you know where you're at? Okay, no, I'm asking him. Why are you talking? The fuck is your part? You should look like you're related, dude. Like you're from the caveman tribe or something. That's right. But he's got a more fucked up nose than you. You! I'm talking to you, motherfucker! Was I talking to you? Huh? Are you making fun of my way? Are you making fun of my way? You're making fun of my way. Are you calling me fat? Did you just call me fat? Did you call me fat with a P-H-A-T? Or you call me fat with a F-A-T? Do you like fat guys? You like fat guys, don't you? You like fat guys. You like bears. You like bears, don't you? Yeah. Well, what are you doing for the Gay Pride Parade? I'm tuning my gaydar. That's what I'm doing. I'm tuning my gaydar. My gaydar, not gay daughter. If I had a gay daughter, I would pimp her out. For some pussy, dude. Go get some pussy today, daughter. Tell daddy all about it. That's what it is. Tell daddy about that pussy. Tell daddy about that pussy. Daddy wants to see some pussy, bring some pussy home. That's what I'm saying, dude. You want to hear something fucked up? Luke over here was telling me about this party that you got some pussy at, and I thought, why didn't you invite me? Then I realized the fucker's 15. I can't be at that fucking party, dude. That's some pussy I can't have, dude. This guy can fuck all the women he wants, but man, me, I can't do that. I can't do that, dude. You know what's really fucked up? He actually fell in love with one of the pussies, dude. fell in love with one of the pussies, man. He's in love. Some Russian bitch. Some Russian bitch, dude. You know what pisses me off? Is that I remember that they were fucking communists. And this guy's trying to fuck a Russian, dude. Those fucking communists. When I was a kid, we had fucking missiles pointed at us by those fuckers, dude. And this motherfucker here is fucking one of them. I mean, what the fuck happened to the missiles, man? What the fuck, man? We were scared, dude. We were scared when I was a kid. I know you were a fucking kid too at one point, but I don't give a fuck what happened to you. Because it's all about Chris. You know who the fucking Chris is? Who? I'm fucking Chris. I'm fucking Chris, dude. You know why I dress this way? Why? Because I play basketball afterwards. That's right. That's right, man. That doesn't mean that you can't take your belt out and whip me with it because I don't got one. I will fuck you up with my fist, dude. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck am I talking about then? You don't fucking know what you're talking about. I'm talking about Chris. I'm talking about fucking Chris, dude. I'm talking about Chris, dude. Fuck this shit, man. This is not a music open mic. Fuck the guitars. Fuck that shit. I want to hear anybody singing, guitars, playing with their fucking dick. None of that shit. None of that shit, man. This is not a music open mic, dude. This is about fucking making people laugh. If you can't make people laugh, then you gotta go to the spoken word open mic somewhere. I don't know who the fuck that is. But if you go through a whole set without any laughter, man, you gotta go to the spoken word open mic, the poetry open mic, too. You know? And you know what? I would rock that fucking mic, too.
That's the fastest spot you got. Well, 6.5 minutes in. That's where I would have left it. Thank you, tonight.
Yeah,
Look at the mic, kid.
Fuck that 15-year-old pussy, dude.
You're right, Buzzer Chris. You can see him run. Come on. Okay.
Chris. Wait. Now, there's a reason why I pulled Chris off the stage after that one. Because when you get hot, you want to leave the stage on a high note. Okay? Remember that, you guys. I'm not high. Well, then stay low then. Do whatever. Remember that shit. You want to leave the stage on a high note. All right? Exactly like that. So one more time, Chris. You guys. See, I told you guys he was funny. You guys should have listened to me.
All right, so I want to share one thing with you guys here. It's only about a minute. I have a 7-minute set.
This next comic is every week.
Listen to me talk about the art.
Tuesday nights?
I couldn't say it.
Oh, okay. So you took a break to come hang out with us?
I'm going to zoom back down there and close it out until 2.
No, that is fucking beautiful. It's a late night, huh?
Yes,
so
sir.
Wow. So is it like bikers and shit around?
You got it. Everything.
Oh,
Meth heads to bikers.
Really? Oh, my goodness. I could get some pussy out there.
Yes, you could.
I would love that. And then go to Kmart later, huh?
Yeah.
That is a night, huh? Kmart and pussy. All right. That's where you meet a girl. Anyway. And then you still have a radio show, don't you? Yeah, see, this dude guy does everything. People, here he is, a wonderful talent. Love him up. Give it up for Paul Brumbach. Come on. We go to the man till he sparks, guys. Yeah. And the artist, this is still not here, right? We're okay to talk? We're okay to talk about this. Yeah, $1,000 scared the fucking shit out of me. I'll tell you right now. This one, I don't know what's scarier, the lady on the computer screen or the one that has the semen, the sperm coming at her. That's a sperm, right? Okay. I just want to to make sure. And then this guy's got a dangling sperm above his head that has a little bit of urine in it. So I would have your prostate checked. Your paths are crossed. And then these guys are great. They're twins at a urinal going, my junk is just as big as yours. So that's pretty good, right? Yeah, I like that. Yes, my name is Paul Brumbaugh. Why do I engage in the city? Just because I had to.
Yeah. The art.
The art of the brainwash.
Yeah, the brainwash was fun.
It was. It was a good obstacle course of comedy because you never knew what was up before you, what was going to be up after you, how they were going to bring you up, just what the fuck was going on in the room. Because here it is. It's an internet cafe, laundromat, and drug hotspot.
The food was okay. I mean, every Thursday.
Oh yeah, good food. Cafe.
Did you ever do the brainwash?
I didn't do. Well, you know what? I did the brainwash once. I was in college, but like, I think I didn't do comedy. I had just started doing comedy, but I did they used to do poetry slams.
Yeah, they used to have a poetry slam night. They had different music open mics. Yeah.
I did a poetry slam.
I even went there and played harmonica at
on one of the jam nights, yeah.
Yeah, because I just wanted the exposure.
Yeah.
To being on stage.
It was raining, so my socks were wet. I tried to dry myself.
In the dryers.
In one of the dryers, yeah. I remember that there was always a bathroom code, and half the time it was always 5150. So
You're right.
It was kind of funny, like 5150.
I still wonder if Tony Sparks got the washer and dryer machine that was named after him.
Maybe. I don't
funny.
Because they had I think it was a dryer or a washer that was named after him, the Tony Sparks. It was like number 76 or whatever.
I'll have to ask him next time I see him.
I saw that Will Durst was at Neck of the Woods on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, that would have been cool to see.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I would have known
That's cool.
beforehand, I would have stayed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have gone and checked it out.
I saw that advertisement. We would love to see him.
I'm glad he's doing better. It's been a while.
Well, I think he's getting warmed up. Hopefully, he's going to be at Comedy Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to.
If he's done the punchline.
I used to see his New Year's Eve show every year. They would have the whole week. They would tour the area, the whole New Year's Eve, and yeah, they would do shows in Walnut Creek and stuff. Well, Durst is a cool guy and stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean he's San Francisco's political comedian.
He never left. He's never left the Bay Area. Never left San Francisco and stuff.
Yeah.
So I know we have about 5 minutes left in cast, in podcast.
That's right.
So, Deborah, where can we get everything you?
Hey, you know what? Follow me on my Instagram, Deborah.Balali, and it'll tell you everything that's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, do you have any gigs up and coming?
I host an open mic in West Oakland. I started this summer, and it's like we're wrapping up this summer. I don't know if I think we're gonna keep going into the fall. It's West Oakland at this cafe called the Discovery Cafe.
Oh yeah.
Or any of these pictures at Discovery?
Yeah. If you go to the second line, it's comedy open mic night.
Is it near the BART station? Or?
It's not so near, but if you are going to take BART, reach out because we can figure out a ride from BART to the cafe.
So here's the information on the open mic, guys.
Yeah.
Boom. There.
One night.
Hold on. Hang on.
32.
I didn't mean to do that to you. Hold on.
3207 Louise Street.
Thank
It's
you.
a super cute cafe. It's female run.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I am just so horrible. Hold on. Keep talking.
And it's an early one. So you can come to my mic and then you can go check out Penelope, which happens on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah. And then, or, if you're heading back to the city, there's Maze is usually happening
There we
or
go.
functions
Maze.
happening.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I think next
Quality.
one is going to be August 20th.
Yeah.
And then the 21st, I'll be doing a set at Winters. Yeah.
I was at the Maze open mic. They have a sign saying that you can't have any clothing with holes and stuff. And
Where?
At Maze, they got
Really?
They have
Is that
no
new?
white t-shirts. Yeah, I think it was a couple of weeks old. no white t-shirts.
No
and
jeans with holes unless they've been
no
distressed and
clothes.
paid for.
No, and my clothes has a lot of holes. You know, we got one hole.
Yeah, we have one for every.
But don't people go to the bars looking for holes? You know, isn't that the main reason why people?
Well, and then what about the ones
What
that
about
were
the
put there
holes,
by the
yeah.
manufacturer, the distressed
Sure,
holes?
you bought them
No
like that.
backpacks. No backpacks was another one. I
That's
had a
cool
back-
because mine's a front pack.
Mine's a fanny pack.
Yeah, mine's a really big fanny pack for my belly.
I always find it weird
Yeah,
that
my
belly pack.
they're keeping people out. You're a business, shouldn't you? I mean, maybe they've had a lot of problems. You know, I don't know. But the
Maybe
whole white
They're
t-shirt.
trying to attract a higher level of clientele.
You know
No,
what?
sure.
Who hasn't gone to the liquor store and bought a white t-shirt and put it on and went on a date? Like, who hasn't done
Who
that?
hasn't done that?
I haven't done it, but you know, I mean, I know people who do. Like, the next thing you know, at the liquor store, I'm gonna get a fifth of Jack and a white t-shirt.
Chris, promote what you got going before I drop.
I got nothing, but I'm going to Stephen Ferris's birthday party.
Oh, another party I haven't been invited to.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
FOMO.
Oh, that's just, I feel the love
Hey,
right now, Steven.
hey.
I'm hurt
What?
inside.
What the fuck is my name? Is my name Stephen Ferris?
No, I'm
Why are you
talking- I'm
bitching
looking-
at me?
I'm looking at Steven right now.
Stephen Ferris doesn't even smoke weed, you know, so, you know, it's one of those parties. He has his own house. One of my friends, I only got 2 friends with their own houses. That's how fucked up I am. And this fool doesn't even smoke weed. What kind of a waste, you know?
So now I got to bring my vape pen and blow it up in the
Don't
bathroom
even.
fan and
I
stuff.
know.
That's not
Don't
cool.
even. No vape pens.
Like,
dude.
out.
He's strict, dude. He is
He's
strict.
strict.
In fact, one time I was staying over there, and he's like bringing a button t-shirt, a button shirt, so we can go to church. The only button shirt I got is a baseball. I'm like fucking.
He's
I
like,
got
you're
no. I
wearing
don't got a
this.
job. I don't got no fucking button shirt. I don't got a suit. You know.
My church is pretty cool. My church.
Button
is-
shirt.
You
That
can
you
go
could
in
just
a
go
baseball
in and
cap
whatever.
and a jersey. But that's my church.
Yeah.
My church is pretty
I
cool.
gotta wear a button shirt. Button shirt. Now I gotta go buy a shirt. One day he told me
That's not a white t-shirt.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to this Humboldt Comedy Festival. Come with me. Go buy a tent and a sleeping bag. I'm not buying no fucking tent. I'm not buying a tent because my friend is homophobic, doesn't want me sharing his tent. You know, just because you got issues, son, doesn't mean you know you gotta force me to buy a.
So wait, did you go?
I didn't go.
You didn't go.
Because he gave me like a 1-day notice, like, I get your tent. I think he thought I had a fucking tent in the sleeping bag. I don't got no tent in the sleeping bag.
That is hilarious.
Go get your tent. I'm like, we're boys.
Well, happy birthday to him.
Yeah, it's in a couple weeks. It's on I think his birthday's on the 13th of August.
Oh, that's like next week.
But he's having a birthday party on the 16th. And
Oh, okay.
so, I mean, I'm gonna try and get. I'm gonna try and get somebody to drive my ass down.
Yeah.
I'll find somebody, but Steven, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard buying a gift for somebody who doesn't fucking smoke or drink. Like, what the fuck you buying it?
I think
You know, what
he
the hell?
likes cat stuff. Get him something for his
Yeah,
cat.
he has a cat.
Yeah, get him something for his cat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop a shameless plug before the producer cuts the film on us. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Check out everything I do at Paul Brumbaugh. Paul Brumbaugh. There on Instagram, you see it right below me. Also, you can find me on all socials that way. You can also find us here at Edge Studios at Edge Studios or Edge Studios Online under all social medias. And what gigs do I have coming up? I have Sheriff's Work Program this weekend for 3 weekends in a row. That's right. Catch me on the side of 101.
On the highway. Yeah.
On the 101. That's right. I'll be wearing the orange suit.
That's sweet vest.
And then a follow-up. That's right. National Guard Week. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so
Well, you do
go follow me on socials.
You
If
do
you
got
guys
an
go
orange
follow
suit
me,
you wear,
and I'm
right?
giving out tickets to a show that I'm doing, please do it. And then check out everything Edge Studios does, including the Rat Man.
Oh yeah.
And
Thanks for being on, Debbie.
Hey, thank you.
I like your glasses. Those are pretty sweet and stuff.
Thanks.
And stuff. Go to Comedy Day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Comedy Day. For
Sunday,
sure.
September 14th from 12 to 5.
I'm
Golden
afraid-
Gate
I'm
Park
afraid I
in
don't
Robin
get
Williams
far.
Meadow. One stage, 5 hours, 40 comedians, 1 million laughs.
So much fun.
So much fun. We'll see you guys.
Thanks, guys.